This meeting to order of the Lincoln County Board of Education meeting in public on May 26, 2026 at the central office in Hamlin. The meeting is being live streamed and a video copy will be available within 5 working days. With that, I'll ask Ms. McComas to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And roll call, we have Ms. McComas in attendance, myself, Ms. Burns, and absent tonight is Mr. Wilson and Mr. Mosteller. Take us to agenda item 3, public comment. We have no public comment. We are going to switch 4 and 5 around. I will turn it over to Mr. Burnett for agenda item 5.
Well, much to her chagrin, we have Miss Christy Linville with us tonight, and for spring games, she goes above and beyond what's expected out of anyone to make sure that event comes off without a hitch, from organizing to ordering materials to making sure kids are where they need to be, that they're fed properly, that everything just goes off without a hitch. And I'd like to take just a moment to read a little testimonial from one of our compliance managers. It says, "Dear board members, I'm requesting that Lincoln County Schools recognize Christy Linville of School Health Services for the care, heart, and dedication she demonstrated while leading the spring games for our special education students in Lincoln County. Christy went above and beyond to make this event truly special. From the very beginning, it was clear that her goal was not just to organize activities, but to create a day where every student felt included, supported, and celebrated. She took the time to ensure that the activities were accessible, safe, enjoyable, and she had a genuine way of encouraging students that brought smiles, confidence, and excitement to everyone involved. Spring games were filled with laughter, encouragement, and moments of pride for our students. And much of that was due to Christy's leadership and compassion. Her positive energy and kindness set the tone for the entire event and left a lasting impression on students, staff, and families alike. Christy Linville's work reflects the very best of Lincoln County schools. Her dedication to student health, inclusion, and meaningful experiences goes far above her job description, and our school community is better because of her efforts. Please consider publicly recognizing Christy for her outstanding contribution and for your continued support of the students and staff of Lincoln County. Sincerely, Misha Ross." And with that, I agree 100%.
Me too.
It has been, things go off without a hitch over there, and there are a lot of hands in the pot, but it takes somebody to steer the ship, and Christy has done a phenomenal job of steering the ship, and I'd like to recognize her at this time.
Thank you,
Thank
Christy.
you, congratulations.
Now, for that song and dance.
Oh.
Thank you. Would you like for us to come back to you?
Yeah, you can come back to us.
Okay,
She should be here anytime.
okay, all right.
We'll move on to agenda item 6.
6.
Okay, that's approval of minutes. I'll ask for a motion.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
McComas and Burns. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
yay, passes 3-0. Go to agenda item 7, consent. Give you a second there. It looks like we have items A through G. We're still in end of year trip season, aren't we?
We are.
Yes, we are.
I'll
If
make the
I-
motion.
If I could call your attention to
Thank you.
item E before we go on.
Okay.
Hamlin Pre-K volleyball participate in volleyball camp in Sandusky, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
We typically do not take school buses that far.
Uh-huh.
So I will get with the coach and let him know that. So,
Okay.
but other than that, I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll make the motion to approve it.
I'll second it.
McComas makes a motion. Burns seconds. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Yay, carries 3-0. Takes us to policies. Looks like we just have one tonight going on 30-day review. I'll ask for a motion to put that on 30-day review.
What are we on? What
We're
number?
on,
Number 8,
number
policies.
8,
Okay.
policies.
FMLA is going on 30-day review.
Okay,
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Thomas makes a motion. Burns, Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas.
Yes.
Yay, carries 3-0. Takes us to item 10, allowed and authorized payment of bills.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thomas, Burns, Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas.
Yes.
Yay, carries 3-0. Takes us to agenda item 10, superintendent recommends the board approve the following financial requests.
I'll make the motion.
McComas,
I'll second.
Burns, Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas.
Yes.
Yay, carries 3-0.
I think before we get started on personnel, I think our delegation just came in the door, so
Okay.
It's always good.
We'll just,
pause for just a
We'll
second.
pause.
Just
for a minute
rest
and
a
wait.
minute. Greg Lambert's retiring.
Yep.
Goodness sakes.
Okay, all right. Come on in. Hey, how are you?
So sorry.
That's quite all
Not
right.
to
That's
worry.
quite all right. We'll just go ahead and put you on the spot. You're up now, so.
All right.
At
We
this point,
we
we
just
have
like to get you right into it.
That works.
presentation by Ms. Sarah Jarrett and Jordan Bryson from, Jordan's from Lincoln County, Sarah's at Cabell Midland. My daughter's English teacher, actually. So,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, you're his daughter's English teacher.
100 years ago.
Yeah,
Just
just
like me, yes.
Okay, all right.
It's been a minute or two.
It's been a minute or two.
All right, so I just said, go ahead and give us a little background
Oh,
and
yes.
get started.
Okay, well, good evening. Again, sorry for being a little bit late.
Not to worry.
It's been a Monday on a Tuesday, but you know what, we're making it, right? So, Jordan is actually also a former student and has traveled with me overseas. I started doing international travel last year with students. And we did a trip last year to France and Italy, this year to Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, and Hungary.
How many young people do you usually take?
So France and Italy was 33.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
My mom thinks I'm crazy, but that's okay.
You
And
are.
then the Germany trip was 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and actually, I can give you guys this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you.
These are basically just my notes.
Okay.
Take a copy if you would like. So I've completed field trips since I started at Midland in 2011. I've arranged and taken students from one student all the way to over 200. We just did a field trip Friday before last, with 217 students that I arranged.
You
So
had some help.
I had some help,
Praise
yes.
the Lord.
I can't say that I'm the single-handed person, but I'm the one who usually organizes
Yeah.
everything. And so this just kind of is a breakdown. Travel dates, our spring break lines up with your spring break. So that works out so students wouldn't have to miss any school. This year's trip would be to Spain. We'd be Barcelona, Montserrat, not going to try to pronounce the next one because I always mispronounce it, Madrid, and Toledo. The cost for students, excuse me, is $4,549. It covers, though, everything except for lunches, spending money, and tips. So it covers breakfast and dinner every day, all of your airfare, all of your ground travel. It covers a dedicated tour director who stays with the group. They meet us at the airport wherever we land. They literally travel with us the whole time. They drop us off at the airport on the way out.
One person.
One tour director, yes. And so they speak the language of whatever countries we're going to. They handle all the arrangements. They help with safety. They're with us 24/7. Land at the airport till we leave. So that it also includes insurance, which is broken down on here. I'll go over that. It covers hotels, city guides, buses, like any entrance fees to any museums, Like, everything literally is included except your lunches, your tips, and your souvenirs that you would
And
want
they
to
pay,
purchase.
the students pay for that themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I need to probably back up. I am not officially affiliated with any school or school district. The school is aware of the travel. They allow me to do the meetings at the school, but I'm not officially affiliated with the school. So it's something I do of my own free time because it is something that's independent. Since the school and the county can't pay for students or accommodate student trips, that's how we have sort of separation of the two. With the cost, though, students have payment plans that they're able to do. There's a national scholarship, and actually I didn't put this on there, so if you want to jot it down, you can. There's a national scholarship that they can apply for. It's a $1,000 scholarship. So any students that enroll before August 10th would be able to apply for the August 11th national scholarship. We do fundraising. There are quite a few local businesses that have been sort of helping out here and there with the groups. And I have a couple other businesses, actually one reached out to me on Sunday, asking if they could help with student coverage. So like helping to cover some costs. So we have a few options for things like that to help out. I do fundraisers, as many fundraisers as the group wants to do. I'll make it happen. The money goes directly into their accounts. So they have, when they sign up for the trip, a web address that is their donation link. And that donation link pays directly toward their trip. It's not like a group thing. So with a lot of the fundraisers, it will go just directly into their account and pays toward their bill. Every time that they have a payment or a donation, their monthly payment goes down. It automatically adjusts it through the company. I feel like I'm rambling. What else so fundraising, credit. They have the option for free high school credit, or they can pay, I think it's $230, or it was at least $230 this year to get college credit. If they would like to.
How much for college credit, 230?
It was $230 this year. I won't know that official information until about 3 months out. That's when they can register. This is the part that a lot of people want. So on the second page, if you'll look, insurance. I want to kind of go over that. So there are 3 different types of insurance that are included in the trip. The first one is an individual coverage insurance that is built into the price of the trip. It covers program cancellation for the individual. There are limited and predefined reasons that it would cover that. That's all in their information when they sign up. There's program interruption coverage, illness and accident coverage that covers approximately $55,000 in coverage while they're traveling of international health care. Baggage and property coverage for theft or delay. Flight delay, which if the flight would be delayed and we would have to get a hotel, pay for meals and everything, it covers all of that. And emergency evacuation if there was like a natural disaster or civil unrest somewhere. Knocking on wood, praying that that's not a thing.
Have you ever had trouble like that at any of your
No,
places?
ma'am.
Praise the Lord.
No, ma'am. So there's also the Peace of Mind program. So if we get ready to leave up to at 60 days before or less, say something comes up and we would need to change the trip. Say there's a travel advisory for our location. We can change locations. We can change the date of the trip. We can technically cancel the trip. Students, if it's canceled as a group, the students would get a voucher for later travel.
Okay.
If we
But
change
would
it,
everybody get the same voucher?
they would get a voucher that would cover a trip equal to what they've paid for.
Okay, so they get to choose, but you all give them a list of what they can choose from.
Okay, so with the travel voucher with that, they would have to either go with, it would be with a group. It would have to be
Okay.
through EF, one of the tours that they offer. They would have to pair up with the school.
So they will not lose what they have if something happens. They can
If
choose
it's
something.
a whole group
Uh-huh.
cancellation, like say, for example, a pandemic again, God
Uh-huh.
willing, that won't happen. But something like that, the whole group would get the voucher, nobody would lose anything.
Okay,
The group would have to reschedule, not individuals.
Well,
Okay.
individuals could.
Good, okay.
So with the travel voucher, if the whole group cancels, there is an option for the individual to travel. If the group reschedules and they can't go with the group, they can use their voucher for something
For
different.
another trip or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes.
they don't lose their money when they
No.
can't go?
No, if,
Okay.
if we would have to cancel, that's part of why I make sure I require the insurance. The insurance isn't required through the company, it's optional. I require the basic insurance. We're not gonna travel without it.
Does that give anybody any trouble, any of the students trouble to have that insurance? They can all get
It's just,
covered?
it's just part of
Part
the,
of it?
it's part of the base cost.
Okay.
So EF builds it into the base cost that's listed on the front, that insurance is already included in
Mm-hmm. Okay.
it. They have the option if they want to upgrade it. There are two other levels of upgrade. One is an additional 200, one is an additional 400. It's basically cancellation dates and reasons is the only extra flexibility it gives. So the individual student could do that, but it's not required. Everyone has at least this basic
Okay,
individual coverage insurance built into the cost.
okay,
And then we have general liability coverage. It's part of a $50 million general liability policy that would cover anybody who's leading, traveling, or district associated with the travelers.
do all of them take this liability?
This is all mandatory.
Okay.
If
all
they
of
sign
them.
up for my
Okay.
trip, it's mandatory, it's already in
And they
it.
know it before they?
Yes,
we
it's
do
in the,
anything. Okay.
yes, it's on the enrollment page. It explains everything that's included, it explains that this is included, and it gives you a link to get to the whole technical breakdown of it. So. Questions about that part?
Cut and dry.
Okay.
On insurance, I think we got it.
Yeah. I just think that's important to have.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it is.
absolutely.
I don't ever travel without travel insurance.
I agree that travel insurance is
It's worth it.
worth its weight. Yeah.
I may
And
never
it is
use
for-
it, but it's there.
Yes.
Well, it's definitely important for young people.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah, definitely.
absolutely. They will give us a certificate of insurance. They send me a group leader one that has all the travelers with all their coverage
Mm-hmm.
listed in their policy information. And then they send the individual travelers a copy of their policy information, so we have it with us.
So are there a lot of different ones within a group?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, I'm
That
sorry.
there are different coverages within a group?
If they purchase
Uh-huh.
the extra coverage,
Uh-huh.
pretty much the only difference is there's one, they just added it this year, so I'm not super familiar with this. There is a baggage tracking
Oh,
option that goes with the more expensive one. The more expensive ones basically just allow cancellation. The most expensive one at $400 allows you to cancel for any reason whatsoever up to 24 hours before.
okay, so it's
That's-
24 hours before and that's
If,
it?
if they pay for the extra.
Yeah,
This one is limited.
okay.
So, security. I am incredibly OCD about how I do things, how I manage things. I'm like this with every trip that I take. We do all sorts of security. Some of this is included on here that I will go over with you, and some of it's not. One of the things is the tour director, who's included in it. They stay with us the whole time. They're able to speak the language. They intervene if we need to do any communication with anybody from the area. Then there's the group leader stuff that I do extra. So a couple.
But you two work together?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
We start working together. I find out who the tour director is approximately a
And you all
month
start right
before.
then?
We start
Yeah.
corresponding a month before, and we hammer everything out a month before.
Okay.
Yes.
About how many young people do you all take on a tour?
Well, like I said, the one from in France and Italy, I had 33,
33?
and then the last one was 20. But we're paired with other groups up to 60 students.
Okay, so you never go over 60, but you often aren't at 60?
You could
Yeah.
theoretically, and it would be like a double bus. I would need to then tap another person to be the group leader for
Mm-hmm.
the second half of the 60. I do have other chaperones that work with me though,
Okay.
small group chaperones, which I'll go over in the safety stuff too. But it's typically 30 or less-ish.
Okay.
So on the security, a couple of the things that I personally do. For one, I have mandatory shirts that they have to wear at the airport. They're brightly colored. They've got our information on it so that I can visually see everybody when we're checking in and out. Helps us get through security better. Helps everybody stay together. There's a brace, and these things that I'm mentioning right now are not things I added on here, so I just so you know. There's a bracelet that EF gives them. It's a rubber band bracelet. It has the EF emergency number on it. I give them one that has my travel number on it with our information too, that they're required to wear 24/7. So if something would happen, if they would lose their phone, they have access to those numbers. Pardon me. I require the students with the shirts you know, shirts and bracelets. Then when we get to the hotels, I purchased, it's the same tape that Tesla uses. So like if you go to the Tesla plant, they put a security tape over your phone so that you can't video or
What
do
they
things like
have.
that. And when you peel it off, it automatically says void. So I purchased out of pocket a roll of the door tape, and students are taped in at night. I check in with every one of them at the end of the day, make sure they don't need anything, make sure that they have their passports, make sure they know wake-up times. Then we tape them in for the night. In the morning, I go check. If it has void, that's a conversation and a call home.
Well, let me
That
ask
way
you
they
this,
can't sneak
about
out.
how many do you, people, young folks, do you have on these trips?
It just all depends. Like I said, about
Okay. But if
30.
you're by yourself, how many do you have?
I don't ever go without
A
someone else
person?
over like
Okay.
10
Yeah,
at most.
okay.
But typically I have someone with me no matter
No matter
the
how
number.
many.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
good.
Yes, ma'am. We have small groups that the students are broken into, and if you skip ahead on communication, that'll also tell you. I have an app called Signal. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. Students download that. That way their numbers aren't shared with anyone else that's in the group. Everyone joins the group. We have a whole group text. We have a small group text for each of the small groups, and then I have a parent communication text. So anyone who is still in the United States, when we get ready to leave from the airport, when we're traveling between cities on like a long bus, I text the parents, hey, we're about to leave now. When we arrive, hey, we've safely arrived. I shoot them group pictures so that they're constantly in the loop. The parents know anytime we're moving that we've safely left and safely arrived. And I feel like I've rambled. What questions do you have that might help?
About how many chaperones do you take on a trip?
I typically average about one every 6 to 8 students.
Okay.
So there's usually at least an adult for every 6 to 8 students.
Are those parents or
No, they are board employees.
board?
They're teachers that I work with.
Okay, so you know them pretty well.
Yes, it's all people I know very well. Parents are allowed to travel. That takes me to another thing. I'm sorry, it's not on here. It should be under safety too. You know how the end of the year is. So this was kind of put together with a few little leave outs there. With the security, every adult that travels with the group, including me, we all have to go through a background check. So you have a background check that's a federal background check that's done through EF for us through their company, and it has to be completed and approved 30 days prior, or you do not travel.
So you have that on all chaperones?
And any traveling adults,
okay.
anyone who's over the age of 18. Yes. What other questions?
I think that was my main one.
Yes.
It was about chaperones and the cost, and you went over that pretty
Yes.
clearly.
Okay.
I think, appreciate it.
Yes.
I think you did a good job. This is, it's exciting for our students to have this opportunity there, and fundraising will be huge out
Yes,
here.
yes.
It will be huge.
Yes.
At what point do you start making presentations to the students and?
Oh, actually, I have student preparation. So everyone who's enrolled will get an invite via email in the next I need to get through the next 2 weeks of school. Once we get through that, they'll get an email that has like a QR code for them to sign up for group messaging. We'll start fundraising over the summer. Beginning in August, I have monthly meetings. So if you look at the prep, I go over things with the students once a month. We have a once a month meeting. We cover safety, expectations, rules, regulations, passports and visas, flight preparation. On both of my trips, over half of the group on both trips had never flown before. So they hadn't ever been anywhere, and I took them across an ocean.
Have you had the Lincoln County group?
I have not. No,
Okay,
ma'am.
so this is your first year to have them.
Yes, ma'am. I have, however, traveled with students from Wayne County and Cabell County
Okay, so
on
now
both
you're
of my
gonna
trips.
hit up Lincoln.
Now I'm hitting up Lincoln.
All right.
Once upon a time, I had a teacher who was amazing when I was growing up, and they got so involved with the students. They took us on trips out of state, in-state, plays, cultural events, and I promised that once I became a teacher that I would do the same. And that's sort of why I do this. I've been trying to add the international since Mr. Tackett was there, if it tells you how long ago that was. But we finally just got it started and up and running. Anything I can do that can expose the students to culture and let them see that the world is a lot bigger than the town that we live in. So that's sort of the reasoning.
I think my cousin went to Germany and Poland. She goes to Midland. Her name's Lainey Lucas.
Yes. Yes, she was on her last trip.
This year.
Yes, yes, and she's trying to go to Spain if she can talk her mom into it.
So, I think it's pretty cool because I sort of been, well, I've been to Canada, I don't consider that a
Right.
country.
Right?
Sort of. But, it's like when you're young, right,
Right,
you kind of don't realize how cool of an experience this will be.
Yeah.
right.
And
Right.
yeah, it's a lot of money, it's $4,000, but if I tried to go by myself to Germany, Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary, right now,
Right.
it's gonna be more than that.
It's-
Just by myself.
Yes.
As an adult making money, it's like, still expensive.
Yes,
Right,
it is.
right.
While you don't have all those outside responsibilities, if you can fundraise.
Perfect
Go on
time.
this trip now.
Yes, yes.
I wish I would have done those things, so I think it's cool.
You're more than welcome to join. I take adults anytime, so any of you who want to join, you're more than welcome to come with.
Probably out on the trip, but, it's cool.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's really good for young people to get out into the world and see how we are alike and we are different.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
And have good chaperones and good adults who are there to kind of talk them through it. It's just the best thing we can do.
I
And
hold
appreciate
hands on
Ms.
airplanes,
Bryson
so.
wanting to pick up this torch out
Yeah.
here. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
So,
because sometimes we get left behind.
Any opportunity for our kids, I'm all for it. Mr. Lucas summed it up pretty good. That's a great opportunity.
It
If they can
is.
do it, they need to take
Anything I
advantage
can
of
do
it.
to help, I'm more than willing to. I find this so very important.
Now, when are you going to take these young people? When is the date?
It is spring break of next year.
Okay.
So it's currently scheduled as March 27th through April 3rd.
So are you gonna talk to them this year, this time, to get them ready for next
Yes,
year?
yes, it'll start in
Okay.
August.
So they will know all this, and it's all written down for them, and they take it home to the parents and talk to them, and
When
then
they-
you'll know how many you can have going.
Theoretically, I could take as many as want to go.
Well, I mean,
I would make it
how many
happen.
could
If they want to
afford
go and can
yeah.
fundraise and afford, I'll take as many of them who can.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I've got enough
Have you had
chaperones.
a Lincoln County group
No.
thus
No,
yet?
ma'am.
So
No,
this is
ma'am.
your first group with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We
I
have-
believe
so
probably
there's two
Mr.
Lincoln County school teachers enrolled right now, me and Ashley Barker, who's the Spanish teacher at
Okay.
Lincoln County High School.
Uh-huh.
And then we have one student from Lincoln County High School enrolled and three more that are still on the fence.
Well, that's good.
With pricing and stuff like that, trying to work out the fundraising, like you said, is the hardest part for
It
kids
is.
this year. But I work at Lincoln County High School. I worked with her last year at Cabell Midland, and she was my teacher at Cabell Midland years and years ago. And
Quit saying so many years.
Sorry.
It's making me feel old.
But I came here and noticed the lack of this sort of experience for these kids, and I'd love for it to be something we can make happen. If it's only a couple kids this year, then we can
It'll
hope for a couple
grow.
more next year.
That's
You know,
right.
That's the sort of thing, like, just trying to open that door for kids in this area and make them understand that it is possible. I mean,
It
you can
is.
make it happen if you try hard enough, and I've told them that I'll work with them if they need something, if they need somebody to be there, like spearhead and do fundraising, whatever, like me and her, we'll get it done if we need to.
And what
Yeah,
age
that's
groups
a-
do you take? What,
I focus on 9 through 12.
Okay.
I can take as young as 11, but if they're that young, the
It's-
parent has to go with them.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be too
So
hard.
anyone under the age of 14,
Yeah.
a parent needs to go with them.
Oh, yeah.
Just for safety purposes.
all right.
Well, thank you very much. I
Yes.
appreciate you coming out.
Yes.
And Ms. Bryson, again, thank you. And houses are built one brick at a time.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I appreciate you.
Yep.
And if you
Thank
guys have any other questions, feel free to email me. I don't remember if I put it on here or not, but I can
I've
send.
got it.
Okay, I was going to say, I think so, but just email me and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much. And thanks for caring about these young people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Okay, both of you be very careful.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take us on to item 11, personnel. That's your blue sheet. Take a moment.
Can you give us a blue pen?
Yep.
Consent agenda, you can put it in her information. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Mr., Superintendent, I want to ask you about that big one. Employment of professional personnel probationary contract for the 2025 up to 2027.
Mhm.
So if we get those young people, the jobs, and they're from West Hamlin, I see one from New Duval Pre-K 8 teacher, special ed, and Zachary Bush, LCHS teacher. Will those be the three that will accompany our students?
No, these are just teachers who are being hired under their probationary contract.
Okay, so they have nothing to do with.
Nothing to do with this,
we would-
no,
Okay,
no.
I just wanted to be sure about
Yeah.
that.
I'll ask for a motion to approve personnel.
I'll make the motion.
I'll
Thomas.
second.
Burns seconds. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
yay, carries 3-0. Takes us to item 12, superintendent updates.
All right, just wanted to let you know, a couple board meetings ago, we talked about, we sent a letter to the Cardinal Conference regarding the lack of recognition for our students for our fall sports. For what? Winter sports. So we sent we sent a letter that was drafted with our attorney to just voice our concerns there, and so consequently, the letter had some effect. We now have all the recognition, and we're not making that public because I think the high school may want to do that at their awards ceremony, so we're not making that public. But
You mean like in this spring, they will just put everybody on there? that
well,
they-
everybody who
everybody-
didn't get it,
right,
yes,
right.
correct, that's correct. So that was effective. We were going to recognize tonight the Boone Conference, Boone Lincoln Conference middle school softball champs at Hamlin and Hearts basketball for the same conference. But both of those, they all have their events. This is just a crazy time of year.
It
So
is.
Mr. Davis and I are going to each school and present those
Yeah.
teams with a banner. And they would rather have it in front of their peers.
Yeah, and if we can get some publicity from our local paper to put in the paper with pictures of them and what they've done, I think that would help us in the.
We always take some pictures. I'll send some to
Yeah,
Amy.
that we can have some people in the paper, and maybe
Yeah.
we can grow this a little bit.
Okay. And, let's see, I think that was about it, wasn't it, Mr. Davis? That, just wanted to go over those things and, so, all right, that's all I had.
Thank you, Mr. Burnett. Take us to agenda item 13, board member comments. I'll start. We need to do, I did mine today, actually. Mr. Barnett reminded me. If we haven't done our self-appraisals, we need to get that done. What is the date you need that?
Preferably by Friday.
By Friday. So,
Now, what is that on? Is that
It's on your K-12 account.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's a Microsoft Forms. It's that one you do where you answer 1 through 4.
I
Were
did.
you able to open it?
Yeah, I got it done.
Okay, good deal.
If I come down here, can somebody help me with it? Because I don't have
Absolutely.
real good service up on top of my hill.
That's fine.
Okay.
Be glad to.
Who would I see?
Either, any of us.
Okay.
Yep.
That's all I have. Anyone have
Okay.
anything else?
I will
Greg
say that-
Leverett retired?
Yep, I will say that
Pass that.
on Thursday of this week, we'll need to have a very brief call-in meeting to vote on the budget, because we hadn't had 10 days elapsed from the time it was presented till now.
Yeah.
So just need to come up with anybody can have a common time. So Carly, would you be free, say around 11:30
Yeah.
on Thursday? Daniel, is that all right for you?
That'll work.
All
Could
right.
I come down here at
Sure.
11:30? My phone service up on the hill's not real good.
Absolutely, you sure
Okay.
can. And we'll have a call-in meeting and get that squared away and take care of that business.
Okay.
Can you send everyone an email
I
out to
certainly
Mr.
will.
Wilson and Mr. Mosteller?
I certainly will.
Mr. Mosteller, I believe, is out of the country, so he likely can't attend, but we can at least notify him
Right,
at 11:30.
okay.
All right.
And this is Thursday.
Yes.
All right, I'll make motion to move into executive session.
Okay. Ms. McComas makes a motion to take up executive session.
Yes.
A second. I need a second.
Oh, second.
All right. Ms. Burns.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Ms. McComas.
Yes.
Yay. 3-0. We are executive session at 6:35.
Into regular session.
All right, motion by Ms. McComas. Need a second to re-enter regular session. By McComas, a second by Cartwright to enter regular session. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
yay, that is 3-0. And the superintendent recommends that the board ratify the following student expulsion in accordance with West Virginia Code 18A-5-1A, 61-7-2, and West Virginia Department of Ed Policy 4373. Student A shall be expelled from Lincoln County Schools.
I'll make that motion.
McComas makes a motion. I will second. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
yay, carries. Takes us to agenda item 15, adjourn until Thursday, June 28th at 12 p.m.
I'll make the motion.
Carly makes a
June
motion.
28th.
McComas,
That should have been May 28th.
May
was gonna say.
28th, okay?
So not June, it'd be May.
Right,
May
Thursday,
28th.
And it would be at what time?
12 o'clock.
And it needs to be here.
Correct.
And all of us need to try to be here.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Motion by McComas,
I'll second it.
second. Ms. Burns,
Yes.
Ms. McComas.
Yes.
Yay, carries 3-0 at 6:46.